FDNY EMS are New York City's medical first responders. When tragedy strikes, their job is to save lives, but the agency workforce is facing a severe crisis. These are the voices of New York City's street doctors.
We work in horrific environments.
The mental toll it takes and the physical toll, especially in the high call volume areas, is not forgiven at all on your body. We have no elevators in Washington Heights, so it's just straight stairs. We're doing carry downs with 250, 300-pound people on a consistent basis for a 12-hour shift. I've done a 9-flight carry down. The day after, I felt like I was 45. I have a lot of body pain that I didn't have before. It's not the best on our body. It's not the best on our minds. The pay...
Not enough. Not enough.
Honestly, it's horrible.
We're in New York City.
They take home roughly $900 every 2 weeks. How do you live off of that? You're earning poverty wages.
I pay about $400 a month in tolls, and then I also have gas and stuff like that.
I'm a single mother. I have 2 kids. I'm coming from Staten Island all the way to the Bronx.
Living in Coney Island, driving to the Bronx for 2 years every day. Tolls, gas.
I pay a lot going back and forth.
The FDNY EMS are the lowest paid first responders in the city, probably in the nation.
I was paying to go to work.
Uber Eats, they make more than me.
I could go to McDonald's and get paid more than that.
We have the pension plans where we could put into our pension, and I can't afford to put into that because I wouldn't be able to survive day to day.
I started working for Maimonides, double the pay for the same work. An EMT over there starting $31 an hour.
We go to all the 911 calls in New York City.
When you have MCI, a fire, someone gets shot, stabbed.
The people want the cops there, but they also want an ambulance there so we could treat them and bring them to the hospital. There's a fire in a house. People want firemen there, but they also want an ambulance. God forbid you're burned and you need to go to the hospital. Wherever firefighters and cops go, EMS is always there.
We're on the same calls as fire. We're on the same calls as police.
Their starting pay is what we top out at.
And we're doing the same amount of hard work.
I definitely feel like we should get paid more for what we do.
On top of that, you have to pick up overtime to see decent pay.
I have to work 80 hours every week to try to make ends meet. My work shift is from 6:30 to 6:30. We can do 6 hours before or after for overtime. So I'm going to go in at midnight to do the 6 hours overtime into my regular shift tomorrow. I have no time to get a normal night's sleep.
You're barely home with your family, barely home with your kids. You don't have time to spend with your family.
I'm at work 24 hours.
It just takes a big toll on us.
A lot of people join at a young age, 18, 19, 20, it's still a kid. You're seeing people die. No one is supposed to see someone with their guts out or someone with their brains on the ground. That's a difficult thing to see. We have to do continuous years seeing this traumatic stuff, which I know personally, out of 160 people in my graduating class, 40 people have left.
Why would I want to be in this job, see these things, and I'm doing so much for the city just to be paid like this?
That's why there's a 70% turnover rate within 3 to 5 years in FDNY EMS. Our members are exposed to violence. We are faced with the same dangers as police and fire.
We're putting our life at risk.
It's really dangerous.
I feel like we're very underappreciated.
EMS should also get a lot of respect too for what we do.
The city will never admit they failed EMS.
Why not invest in us?
I'm praying we get a contract. We've been out of contract about 4 years almost. By the time we get into a new contract, we're already going to have to negotiate another contract.
Working EMS is a privilege. It's an honor to be working in this field. The reason most of us do it is to make a difference.
I love making a difference in somebody's day.
There's no better feeling than saving someone.
Just helping people in general is fun.
Doing CPR and then them coming back, like that's amazing feeling.
It's rewarding. It would be more rewarding if I could afford to live in the city, but...
We help so many people, but it's hard because we get off of work and then we can't even help ourselves.
I am honored to be part of this organization and to represent the people, and this is why I stand with EMS.
That's why I stand by EMS.
That's why I stand with EMS.
That's why I stand with EMS.
And that is definitely why I stand with EMS.